Have you ever seen something vanish right before your very eyes? It's a moment that leaves you questioning reality, wondering if your eyes have deceived you or if there's something more at play. Not a flickering light or a fleeting shadow, but something solid, something real, like a coin. A coin that you can touch, feel the weight of, and hear the clink as it hits the table. That's precisely what happened one ordinary afternoon in the bustling marketplace of Diagon Alley, a place known for its magical wonders and peculiar happenings. It left everyone baffled and talking for days. A street magician known for his whimsical tricks and captivating illusions was performing his usual act. His name was Alistair the Astonishing, a man whose reputation for magic was as colourful as his attire. He borrowed a shiny galleon from a wide-eyed boy, promising to make it disappear. The boy, full of excitement and curiosity, handed over the coin, eager to see the magic unfold. With a flick of his wrist and a puff of smoke, the coin vanished. The crowd gasped, their eyes wide with amazement and disbelief. It was a trick they had seen before, but it never failed to astonish. But this time, it didn't reappear. Alistair's confident smile faded into confusion. The crowd, sensing something was amiss, began to murmur amongst themselves. The magician searched his sleeves, his hat, even his teeth, but the coin was gone. He turned his pockets inside out, checked behind his ears, and even looked under the table, but to no avail. Where could it have gone? The crowd, now fully invested in the mystery, looked around, hoping to catch a glimpse of the missing coin. It was as if the coin had vanished into thin air, leaving behind a sense of wonder and a story that would be told for generations. The magician, a sly fellow named Jasper, was known for his dramatic flair. His performances were always a spectacle, filled with wonder and amazement. Jasper had a knack for keeping his audience on the edge of their seats, never quite sure what to expect next. He paced back and forth, pulling at his emerald green beard as if deep in thought. This was his signature move, a gesture that signaled to the audience that something extraordinary was about to happen. The green beard was not just a quirky fashion choice, it was a part of his mystique, a symbol of his enigmatic persona. The crowd held their breath, their eyes darting from Jasper to the empty space where the coin had been just moments before. They were captivated, their minds racing to figure out the trick. The air was thick with anticipation, and you could almost hear the collective heartbeat of the audience. Jasper, seeing the worry etched on the young boy's face, decided to offer a clue. He had a soft spot for children, often going out of his way to make sure they left his shows with a sense of wonder. He knelt down to the boy's level, his eyes twinkling with a secret knowledge. "The answer, my dear boy," he boomed, his voice echoing through the marketplace, "lies not in where it went, but in when it went." His words hung in the air, a riddle wrapped in an enigma. The marketplace, usually bustling with noise, fell silent as everyone pondered the meaning of his statement. The crowd murmured amongst themselves, trying to decipher the cryptic clue. Conversations buzzed with theories and speculations. Some thought it was a trick of the light. Others believed it was a sleight of hand. But no one could quite put their finger on the true nature of Jasper's magic. What did time have to do with a disappearing coin? The question lingered in the minds of the audience, a puzzle that seemed to grow more complex the more they thought about it. Jasper's smile widened as he watched them grapple with the mystery, knowing that the true magic lay not in the trick itself, but in the wonder it inspired. The marketplace buzzed with theories. Some whispered about secret compartments and sleight of hand, while others speculated about hidden pockets and magical spells. A group of goblins huddled together, their sharp eyes scanning the cobblestones, convinced the coin had simply rolled away. But the answer, as Jasper had hinted, was far more perplexing. Days turned into weeks, and the mystery of the disappearing coin deepened. The townsfolk, initially amused by the unsolved riddle, grew restless. Shopkeepers grumbled about lost business, blaming the unsolved mystery for keeping customers away. Even the youngest children, who usually found delight in such puzzles, were starting to feel the weight of the unanswered question. Rumors spread like wildfire. Some whispered that a mischievous house elf had absconded with the coin, while others blamed a mischievous pixie with a penchant for shiny objects. Still others, their voices hushed in fear, speculated about darker magic. Could a rogue curse be responsible for the coin's disappearance? The mystery had captured the imagination of the entire town. Even seasoned wizards accustomed to the most complex charms and incantations found themselves stumped. The answer, it seemed, lay beyond the realm of ordinary magic. One evening, a young witch named Luna Lovegood, known for her eccentric ways and keen sense of perception, visited the marketplace. The marketplace was a vibrant tapestry of colors, sounds, and smells, with vendors shouting out their wares and children running about. Luna, with her flowing robes and silvery eyes, stood out amidst the crowd, her presence both intriguing and mysterious. She listened intently as the tale of the disappearing coin was recounted, her silvery eyes gleaming with curiosity. The story was one of intrigue and mystery, a coin that vanished without a trace during a magician's performance. The townsfolk were baffled, each offering their own theories, but none could explain the phenomenon. Instead of offering theories, she simply observed. Luna believed that the answers often lay in the details that others overlooked. Her eyes darted from the magician to the audience to the surroundings, taking in every minute detail. She watched Jasper perform, studying his every move, her gaze lingering on the empty space where the coin had vanished. Jasper, the magician, was known for his sleight of hand, but Luna suspected there was more to the trick than met the eye. She noticed the subtle flick of his wrist, the way his eyes darted momentarily to the left, and the almost imperceptible smirk on his face. After what felt like an eternity, Luna smiled, a knowing glint in her eyes. She had pieced together the puzzle, her keen observation skills revealing the secret behind the trick. It wasn't just about the coin, it was about the distraction, the misdirection, and the subtle cues that Jasper had used to deceive the audience. "I think I know where the coin went," she announced, her voice barely a whisper. Her confidence was palpable, and the crowd leaned in, eager to hear her explanation. Luna's voice, though soft, carried a weight of certainty that commanded attention. The crowd hushed, their eyes fixed on Luna, a mixture of hope and skepticism etched on their faces. They had seen many try and fail to solve the mystery, and yet there was something about Luna that made them believe she might just have the answer. Could this peculiar young witch hold the key to solving the mystery that had baffled them for so long? The air was thick with anticipation as Luna prepared to reveal the truth, her eyes sparkling with the thrill of discovery. Luna explained with her signature air of dreamy wisdom that the coin hadn't disappeared in the physical sense. It had vanished in time. Jasper, whether intentionally or not, had performed a temporal displacement charm. The coin hadn't vanished into thin air, it had simply been sent a few seconds into the future. The crowd gasped, their faces a mixture of awe and confusion. They had been so focused on the where that they had completely overlooked the when. Jasper, his face pale, could only nod in confirmation. The coin, he admitted, would reappear in the exact spot it had vanished, but not until the next day. And indeed, the following day, as the sun peeked over the horizon, casting a warm glow over Diagon Alley, the missing galleon reappeared. It shimmered on the cobblestones as if nothing had happened. The mystery of the disappearing coin was solved, but it left behind a valuable lesson. Sometimes the most baffling riddles have the simplest solutions. All it takes is a shift in perspective, a willingness to look beyond the obvious, to uncover the truth, and perhaps, just perhaps, a touch of Luna Lovegood's unique brand of wisdom.